that feed the meter stacks.
These 6 cables.
Yeah. 3 of them do 2 sets of meter stacks, and 3 of them do another 2 sets of meter stacks. That's why you have 2 switches there. So 2 runs of 3 conductors each. And these are pretty well the only really exposed cables you'll see. The rest of the cables either go down, so the bowling alley panel goes down under the slab across, back up the far wall and feeds the bottom of that bowling alley panel. The panel that's just outside the entrance of the bowling alley goes under the slab, goes up the column over there, goes through the slab and up and feeds the bowling alley column. And then there's 2 panels in here in the room just above us, and those actually go right through the concrete slab and up.
There's that little mechanical room up in the...
Yep, we'll go take a look at that right now. I don't think there's really anything to go over in the actual mechanical room itself. All we have is power supply for each piece of equipment and a disconnect in each piece of equipment. That's all there is. It's the mechanical guys in there. Parking wise, you have your standard CO2 sensors, which every parking will have. There's 3 of them, 1 here, 1 in that column, and 1 in that column over there. They all work in tandem, so they all do the same thing. Whichever one senses the gas first, which senses carbon monoxide first, turns on your exhaust fans. There's an exhaust fan here. There's an exhaust fan at the far end of the park bay, and there's 2 transfer fans on the wall over there. So essentially it blows the air in a circle, right? I actually don't know which one's exhaust and which one's intake.
Let's say 10 cars start at once.
Yeah. Whichever CO2 sensor picks up the CO2,
What happens
exhausts
is
the park.
nothing in
Then
we
it
can
doesn't
see.
sense any carbon monoxide. The exhaust fans don't turn on. It's all
If they
based
work.
on carbon monoxide.
Yeah, but if they fail, and it just keeps on going and going, we call you?
If they fail and they failed in a closed position, so your fans are continually
Yeah.
going, there's probably a problem with one of them.
Okay,
Because there are 3 of them. It fails in a open position, so the transfer fans don't turn on. There are 2 other ones which will still turn on.
okay, yeah, get that.
So if they're just on 24/7, you'll know there's definitely a problem, especially if there's no one really moving their cars. And you can see they're not on right now. And generally I find if we drive the Bobcat in and out or someone's truck, they're not turning on. It probably takes a relatively, constant amount of carbon monoxide to actually turn it on.